We are crossing our fingers, saying a little prayer that that is not an ankylosed tooth, because that's going to cause us all sorts of issues. We just found out when she stops growing, then they can put in a false tooth. But until then, they cannot do that. So she will just have a hole in her mouth. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Today is Claire's big day at the orthodontist. She is getting her braces on. She opted to get these on as soon as possible. So last week while we were in there, they scheduled her to come back a week later to get her braces on, and she's excited to have all of her classmates be able to see her with braces before school ends. Right, Claire?
Maybe.
You wanted all your friends to see you with braces.
Well,
how are you feeling now that it's like the day's here? We're very close to getting them on. Are you nervous?
yeah, I'm nervous they're gonna hurt.
Yeah, they're gonna be sore for a couple days. Remember when Austin and Owen got theirs on? They were sore. But the good news is that this orthodontist that we go to gives all the kids a Roxbury gift card the day they get their braces on, so they can go and pick out a smoothie right after you get your braces on if you feel like you want one. Or you can save it for another day, because tomorrow and the next day are probably gonna be the two worst days, honestly. So maybe you wanna save it.
Or just hit Roxbury all 3 days.
Hit Roxbury all 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Or I just get 3 smoothies one time and then put them in the freezer when I want them.
Maybe. Maybe we could do that as well. But it is almost time to head out to the orthodontist and get these braces on. Brackets going so easily.
Yeah, we buy ones that are pre-pasted, so the glue's already on there, and we just put them on, push the excess glue out, and then wait for Dr. Fairbanks to come and position them, and then a light cures the glue.
What color do you think she should get?
Today, I think she should get like a blue color or any of these purples or any of these pinks. Do not recommend like yellow, clear, white, because then it makes your teeth look yellow.
It's true. Yeah, she's doing clear brackets on top and then the middle ones on the bottom.
Why?
Because the clear brackets look better.
Does she have to have middle on the bottom?
Yeah. How do they feel?
I like, you can tell when people have braces because like their lip goes over them. And that's why it looks like it tastes so bad.
The glue tastes bad?
You try to drink.
You'll get used to them in no time.
Weird. Those weren't made for this. Okay, I'm gonna get this one.
Yeah, which color are you gonna choose?
Okay, I'm gonna get that one.
That light pink color?
Yeah,
You should get pink and blue.
or this one.
That one's cute too.
I say
Or I can do
I would use
bottom.
You should just do like bright orange right after, just the first time, bright orange.
I've never had that.
Just be crazy with it.
I can barely even see those.
The pink,
Yeah.
yeah, they're nice and subtle.
All right, we are all finished in the orthodontist. Claire's got all of her braces on. She's looking through this backpack that they give her that has all the instructions and fun stuff that she will need for these braces. So they give her everything in this bag she will need. So what's all in there? There's a little chart that shows you how to brush properly, how to floss, right? What else is in there?
Toothbrush.
Nice.
Oh,
Lots
here's-
of placards, lots of probably wax for your, oh, and there's the Roxbury gift card. I knew they were gonna give you one. They always do.
Yummy.
It's a nice little care package that you're gonna need. Is that all that's in there?
And then they gave me a t-shirt.
Very cute. I like that color.
And then this paper.
More instructions. All right, let's see your braces. Smile for me. Barely see the pink. They're very subtle.
That's going for it.
It's cute. those 2 baby teeth that she has on top that do not have permanent teeth coming in behind them. We put a bracket on the one that he thinks possibly is an ankylosed tooth. We are crossing our fingers, saying a little prayer that that is not an ankylosed tooth, because that's going to cause us all sorts of issues. She will have to have it taken out, and when she turns 18, we just found out, when she stops growing, then they can put in a false tooth. But until then, they cannot do that. So she will just have a hole in her mouth if that tooth ends up falling out. So we're gonna slowly try and move it and not cause any damage so that it doesn't fall out. We're gonna try and save those baby teeth as long as possible so we don't have to do the false teeth. But that one is gonna be a little bit tricky. So we're gonna hopefully not have any issues with it. So next time we come back in 10 weeks, they will for sure be able to tell whether or not it's ankylosed, because it should move at least a little bit with the wire they have on it. Even though it is very mild wire, it still will move that tooth if it's not ankylosed. So fingers crossed, that's what happens. It's been quite a few hours since Claire got her braces on. We're home and she is in quite a bit of pain tonight with those braces. We've taken some ibuprofen and it's not really helping too much, is it?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Super tender.
Yeah, right here, kind of like my gum.
Yeah, I was sore for a few days, but I think it shouldn't be too big of a deal for you. Yesterday was also a big deal for Claire. She graduated the 6th grade. We did not film the entire thing, but we do want to share a quick little snippet of it with you guys right here. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. After all the kids walked at graduation, the teachers awarded 2 kids from each class a very special award. It's actually, I feel like, the most important award because it really talks to how the kids' character is and what kind of person they are. So Owen won this exact same award when he was in 6th grade, and lo and behold, Claire Bear got the exact same award. So tell us about this award you got.
I don't know. It's like exemplifying the 6 C's, I think.
Yep.
Maybe.
Do you remember the 6 C's? We've talked a lot about these the past couple days.
I mean, you got the award.
Do you remember him?
What 6 C's do you remember? Somebody else must think you were showing all these 6 C's. Citizenship.
Character, creativity, critical thinking, communication.
Collaboration. Collaboration.
Yep.
So
Claire showed all of those characteristics throughout the year to her classmates, to her teacher, around the school, and she got that amazing award. It's something that I'm very proud of as a parent.
You left out a few details. So they gave out a bunch of other awards. They even gave out an award for the rocket, which I did not know they were going to give awards for the rocket. We did not put a lot of time into that. Had I known, we would have made that rocket awesome, but we just slapped it together.
And what happened with the rocket, Claire? We've had a few people ask us what happened with the rocket. Let's give an update on that real fast.
The Nova one? Or
the Nova rocket, yeah. The one that we built, did you shoot it off? Was it built right?
Oh, no, but we just cut it off and it works the same.
We built it very fast. I'm not sure what was wrong because I thought we followed the instructions just perfect, even though we built it quick. But the rocket did not work, so they had to modify it to get it to work. However, some kids got an award for that. We did not get an award. I typically like to. That's the area that I can excel in, right? It's like building things. And so after that, I was like, this was like the last award, and I was like, man, I sure hope Claire gets this award because she hasn't got any others. And lo and behold, her teacher called her name, and Carmen and I were just like stoked. So, good work, Claire.
She got the award. We're super proud of her for earning that award. Carmen, are you feeling any pressure that you are going to have to get this award, since how it's kind of running in the McNeel family to get that Cougar award?
It's just hard because it says like you exemplify the 60 traits, right? But like sometimes they kind of just use you, I guess. Like they don't really see what you exemplify the 60 traits. They're just like, oh, we'll use you and you. That's good.
No, I don't think so. I think the teachers are watching to see that you are a good person, and that's kind of what those 6 C's represent.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think you got a pretty good chance.
Guys, I think it's great that our kids are kind of winning some of these awards for being, you know, just good people. The teachers are recognizing that, being good citizens. Something we definitely hope for in our kids. And I definitely think Carmen can get there. You know, she's a pretty smart, witty girl. And
for sure.
So I think she could definitely win the same award. But it has been a video of Claire mostly today. It was a big day for her with braces and then talking about some awards. So she was pumped. When they yelled out her name, I mean, her face just, you know, glowed. She just lit up and ran up there and she gave a nice big smile. She held her plaque and it was fun. So guys, we appreciate you watching. We love you and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.